Hello Scorpio, welcome. We are looking at a situation today, a situation in your life which may give you a choice between two options in July 2021. By understanding how each of these options could pan out, hopefully that will give you a little bit of information to help you make the best choice for you. So we're going to have a look at this situ, see what your reaction is to it, and the options that present themselves, and then how each of the options could expand what may be required and the eventual outcome. So as always guys, readings are general, so please do just take them however they resonate. If this one isn't working for you, then I will connect your playlist. You can check those out. I do upload several readings every month on different topics for each of the signs. So Scorpio, what's going on for you then guys? There we go. So we've got the High Priestess. This talks about tapping into your intuition. You guys get this card a lot. This is tapping into your intuition, tapping into wisdom. This is access to information that could be secret or not widely known. This is being thwarted or crossed by the Eight of Swords. So there's some kind of feeling of being trapped maybe. Oh, beautiful. That is such a beautiful card. Your reaction to it is the Sun. Sorry, it's a new deck that I've only just started using today. I've been doing this set of readings with, so I'm still discovering the artwork. That is so beautiful. That's the Sun card. Okay, so your reaction then to the situation is the Sun. The options that this gives you is the Five of Swords versus the Ace of Cups. How this is going to play out, we've got the Page of Wands versus the Seven of Cups. Outcome is the Four of Pentacles versus the Page of Cups, and then the Four is clarified by the Six of Wands, and the Page of Cups is clarified by the Six of Swords. Okay, victory versus walking away guys, and the underlying energy is the Three of Wands. This talks about expectation, talks about expecting results from action that we've taken in the past, waiting for our ships to come in. Okay, Scorpio. So this, to me, it looks as if there is, with the High Priestess, what you're trying to do is the High Priestess, but it is being blocked by the Eight of Swords. So the High Priestess, as I said, this can talk about tapping into our inner wisdom, tapping into intuition, tapping into information that previously we didn't have access to. But it's been blocked by the Eight of Swords, so it does feel very much as if there is an element of kind of being trapped here. So I feel that with this, you understand that this has gone as far as it's going to go. There isn't really, you don't have access to anything else through this route. So your reaction then to this is to go into the Sun card. So this has gone from maybe being a little bit sort of not secretive as such, but not really broadcasting what you're doing, not being obvious, to being really obvious. So I think you've understood that what it is that you're doing at the moment, the way you're going about it, there isn't anything else to be gained by that. You're not going to learn anything else. So it's time for a kind of a full frontal assault, as it were. You're coming out into the open, you're coming out, you're going to be loud, you're going to be proud, and you're going to show, you're going to be overt and obvious, I think, with what you're doing. Whereas before, maybe you were trying to keep it quiet, but you've understood now that there's nothing further to be got by going this way. So the options, now that you're out and proud and loud and whatever it is that you're doing, the options then we've got is the Five of Swords or the Ace of Cups. Now this feels, one side, this side here does feel very much like it's, it's all swords and wands and action and competitive. This side is more of a kind of an emotional approach to it, looking at the emotions of a thing, using your vast emotional intelligence that you have, Scorpio, being a fixed water sign. You do have access to depths of emotion that the rest of us don't. So it does feel very much as if the choice is Five of Swords. It can talk about conflict, it can talk about being quite ruthless, it can talk about doing whatever it is you need to do to get the job done, it can talk about victory at a cost, collateral damage, you know, being really quite ruthless. Look, he's won, he's got all of the swords, and everybody else, he's like, yeah, come here, I'll have you, I'll have you, what are you running away for, you had enough, have you? Or we've got this beautiful Ace of Cups. So there's either, you can either go at it through a battle, a mental, an energetic, a material battle of some description, where you kind of fight tooth and nail. And you, I mean, to be fair, you do come out victorious. You know, you do come out with the Six of Wands. So if you go at it in a sort of an external kind of energetic kind of way, where you conflict and you're fighting, and you know, then yeah, I mean, it looks like you are going to win. Or the other side is we've got this Ace of Cups, and this does talk about connecting more in with the emotions, maybe starting again. I mean, this could be, if this is a situation that you've been connected into, it's maybe kind of staying and fighting and really, or just, you know what, I've had enough, I'm gonna have a new cup now, taking a new cup, doing a new cup. So if you go through the Five of Swords, which, as I say, which is the fighting and the kind of the no, I'm gonna win this, I'm, you know, being stubborn and I don't care what it costs me, I'm having it. The expectation here, or what's going to happen, is we've got this Page of Wands. So there is something here that is new, that maybe you don't have a lot of experience with, but this is something really inspiring, it's really attractive, it's something that you want to take action towards. Now, there might not be a massive level of commitment, we're only at the page here, but this is definitely something that interests you, it intrigues you, you know, it's creative, it could be sexual, obviously, however, take that however it resonates. And the outcome with this then is we've got the Four of Pentacles and we've got the Six of Wands. So the Four of Pentacles talks about the comfort zone, it talks about having enough materially, you know, you've got enough, you've had a little bit of success materially, but what you do have is the Six of Wands. This is the card of victory. So whatever it is you're fighting for in this Five of Swords, you will win it, and there's going to be a level of recognition that you've won it, and also there's a level of recognition about, I feel, about your material stability. And your material foundation, you know, what it is in a very real sense that you kind of build and found and ground your life on. If you go down the route of love, it's like war and love, isn't it? There's the two sides to it. If you go down the route where you are approaching this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in romance, spirituality, a new opportunity to grow some form of emotional development, this is going to take you through the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups, it can talk about lots of different options and opportunities for emotional fulfillment. But you can get to the point where you've got so many that it can be confusing. So I think with this Seven of Cups, there could possibly be a level of confusion because you may have a lot of different options. It's not as clear cut, I think, as this. At this side, you know what it is that you're fighting for, you know what it is that you're attracted to, and in the end, you build this material foundation and you're victorious. This way, with the Ace of Cups, you've got the Seven, so you might have lots of different options. This way isn't quite so clear cut. But what you do ultimately end up with is you do end up with this Page of Cups. And this can talk about engaging with a new beginning. So this is actually, this at the Ace, it's an opportunity, it's a possibility. At the Seven, we've got lots of different options, lots of different choices. And then at the Page, this is you actually picking it up and engaging with it. So whatever this option is, there will be a level of, If this is something coming into you, or this is something that you're offering out, then through a process of understanding your options and maybe a little period of confusion, you will get to a point where this cup will be picked up by whoever it is that it's been offered to. And then we've got the Six of Swords as well, and the Six of Swords does talk about moving away from conflict and pain and moving on to something that's better for us. So we've got the 5 up here, and at the 6 you're kind of moving away from that. So I feel that this route, this is like a kind of a stay and fight and duke it out and fight your corner, and I'm a Scorpio and I'm right, I'm not stubborn, what are you talking about? You know, but you are ultimately, you do win, you are victorious ultimately, and you do come into connection with something that's quite sort of inspiring for you. This way, it's a different page you've got here. It's Wands, so this is something attractive, something that inspires you. This side, it is something that emotionally you find quite fulfilling. And then with the Six of Swords, there is a feeling of moving away from this kind of mental conflict, and it's just a much calmer, much better situation. I'm so sorry if you can hear that noise behind me. It's my cat trying to get in. I think I'll have to leave it there so I can go and feed her. If you did get something from the reading, guys, give me a thumbs up. Have a great month. Good luck with this. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.